and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach.
I was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later from our college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works. And it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they're also conducting different exams to test our knowledge. And as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, XLR.
Recently I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across XLR and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy. In the course end there is a exam which I topped. So I came to the XLR office in Bengaluru. This digital marketing course has helped my career and my skills to develop, and the certificate has helped my company to join. Thank you, XLR.
I came to know about this course from my college. Actually, for learning platform, this is very nice, and I learned from here ChatGPT and AI from online. Because it's teaching for me for AI generative and ChatGPT. We are using this technology in more. And after finishing the courses, I came from for collecting the certificate. I seen the classrooms and faculties. Classroom is very nice. After the completion of exam, they will give gift and certificates. Thank you XLR for giving these courses. I learned lot of from this. I gained the more knowledge from here, and thank you for XLR for teaching us.
Hello guys, I'm Vikram Mahajan and I'm studying in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology College, and I came across a Hello guys, I'm Vikram Mahajan and I'm studying in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology College, and I came across a training program which was mobile app development using Flutter, which was given to us by XLR Solutions. I came across this program through my college faculty, who told us about this program, that it is a very good course and you should enroll in this course. So I enrolled in this course, and initially I felt really good about this course because they started everything from a very basic point of view, that even if someone who doesn't know anything about Flutter or anything about mobile app development can also learn the same way the ones who know about it are learning. So no student was left behind and everyone was given equal attention. All the doubts throughout the course were cleared. And if we had any questions also, we were like, the trainer was also ready to stay for a longer time than it was scheduled, even for the sake of doubts. So that shows how important the students are to them. So it was a really good experience with XLR's program, and by the end of the training program, I was able to develop my own application. And through the development also, there was another point. Yeah, so our sir taught us about how we can connect our own mobile phone to our laptop and write code in our laptop, and you can see the output in your phone, which is really creative and interesting for me. I felt really good about that. So in the end, I developed my own mobile application. I showed it to my mother, I showed it to my friends. I felt really good about it. So I would really suggest XLR. I would recommend it to all my friends to take courses from here, as they focus on the children, focus on the students, and they focus on what's necessary, that is the students' doubts gets cleared and everything else. So today I came down to the XLR office to collect my certificate. So I got to know about what other courses XLR is offering. It included data analysis, data analyst, social media marketing, and full stack Java, and many more courses which were interesting, and they gave us an insight of how everything happens. And they take you through the course from the starting of the course to the end, and what next, that is placements as well. How you should be going into the interviews and how you should be approaching to companies, your resume building, and there were so many things which XLR is going to help you in, and they are ready to give you all the knowledge required even if you are a beginner. So I really felt good about this visit, and I would really recommend XLR to everyone who's listening to this, and also to all my friends, that I had a very good experience with XLR, and I would suggest you to experience the same. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Satish and I am from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology. I am here to share my experience about XLR program. I took part in the XLR program that was conducted in the last month about the mobile app development using Flutter. What I liked the most about this session was the trainer started from the scratch. That means even the beginner who don't know about the basics of the program, even they can learn the most from this program. It gave me hands-on experience by developing a project which was the final outcome. Thank you XLR for giving me this opportunity, and I would also recommend all my friends to take part in the XLR programs. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department, and today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident, and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 98th percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them very all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Hi, this is Patan, Technology Consulting Manager from 98th percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Miss Ambika, Miss Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. It was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into the cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 90th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
This was my first association with XLR. I had got a call from Miss Shubha and we fixed a drive here. Today when we came here, I was not expecting much, but the hospitality was too good, staff is quite cooperative and it's like a happy-go-lucky kind of a environment here when it comes to XLR people. When it comes to candidates, yeah, we have got few candidates and they are all agreeing to all our terms and conditions, and I hope they join the organization and work for us, and I'm expecting long-term association with XLR people with more recruitments or more collaborations with them.
Good evening, everyone. Hope all are doing good. So, good to go. We'll start the session. So, today we have our trainer, Himanshu. So, Himanshu, you can take up the class. Thank you.
So, good evening, folks. How are you? Yeah, doing good. So, guys, okay, I'll wait for certain minutes, then I'll start the session from 7:10. Okay, let's wait for 4 minutes.
Himanshu, you're not audible.
Yeah, I'm going to start the session from 7:10.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so guys, I'm going to start the session. So, can you tell me, is my screen visible? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so in last class, I taught you what is object and how can we create the object. Okay, so if you want to display the data of the object somewhere else, okay, in any application, if you want to display the data of any object, so what will you do? You will create the tab. Okay, First, you will create the object, then you will create the tab, and you will add the object in a application with the help of tab. Okay. And yesterday, okay, we created one object, that is passenger, and train object. Okay. We created train object, and I gave one assignment to you, that was passenger object. Okay. Okay, so yesterday you completed the assignment also. So today what I'm going to teach you, I'm going to teach you what is application. Okay. What is app in Salesforce? Okay, so if you want to create CRM application in Salesforce, how can you create it? Okay, so let me open the PPT. Okay, so what is apps in Salesforce? Name, logo, and collection of tab is known as application. Okay, name, logo, and collection of tab is known as application in Salesforce. Okay, let's suppose what you have to do, you have to create one application in which you have to store the company information. Okay, you have to store company information, you have to store the employee information, and you have to store salary of the employee. Okay, you have to manage the employee information, salary information, project information, and to whom you have allocated the project. These things you have to store somewhere else. Okay, so for that we need one application. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to create one employee tracker application in Salesforce. Okay, in Salesforce, I'm going to create one employee tracker application. So when I'll create the application, what I'll do, okay, I will write the application name. Employee tracker, what is it? It's a app name. Okay, I will also add one logo. Okay, here I will add the logo. It is the app logo. Okay, it's the app logo. It's app name. Okay, what we will do in employee tracker application, we have to manage company information. Okay, we have to manage employee information. Okay, salary, project. Okay, project allocation. These information we have to manage in which application? In employee tracker. Okay, so guys, first I'm going to teach you how can we create application in Salesforce. Okay, so what's my requirement? Create a employee tracker application to store company, employee, salary, project, and project allocation type of data. Okay, so what I'm doing, okay, I'm going to create the application. How can we create the application? We have to click on the setup. Okay, first we have to open the Salesforce org. So I'm going to open the Salesforce org. Okay, so guys, I have one question. Can you tell me how can we create the object? From where we can create the object? Please write in chat. Yeah, object manager. Perfect. Okay, so how can we create object? from object manager we can create it. Okay, so object manager is the place where we can edit the object, we can delete the object, and we can create the object. Okay, same object manager we have app manager. Okay, same object manager we have app manager. Okay, what is app manager? If you want to create new application, okay, if you want to create new application, want to edit the application and delete the application, so that time you can use app manager. Okay, so in Salesforce, app manager is a place where you can create new application, you can edit the application, and you can delete the application. Okay, okay, so guys, if you, okay, I have another question. If I want to preview the application, okay, after creating the application, if I want to preview it, how can I preview the application? How can we preview the application? Okay, so answer is app launcher. Okay, 9 dots and app launcher. In last class, I told you we have 9 dots. Okay, that is app launcher. So in app launcher, we will get the application. Okay. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to create the application. Okay, so simple. What is the step you have to follow? Click on the setup and go to the search. Okay, go to the search and here you have to write app manager. Okay, setup app manager. Okay, then you will get one button, new lightning application. Okay, new lightning app. Click on new lightning app button. Okay, setup app manager, new lightning button. Then what you have to do, you have to write the app name. Okay, you have to write application name. So what will be the application name? Employee tracker. Okay, developer name will automatically created. Okay, description you can write why are you creating this application. Okay, so when you will enter the description, that description will also visible in app launcher. Okay, service, and below service what I'm getting description. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to write the description. Okay, so to manage company employee and salary details. Okay, now if you want to upload any logo, okay, if you want to upload any company logo, you can upload it. Okay, else you can skip it. If you will skip, okay, if you will not add the company logo, by default one color will be added. Here you can see, okay, I'm getting blue color, so by default color will be added. If you want to customize the color, you can customize it. Okay, on the basis of your requirement, you can customize it. Okay, so instead of color, what I want to upload the logo. Okay, I want to upload the company logo. or we can say app logo. So what you have to do, simple, you have to click on upload button. Okay, click on upload button and select the logo which you want to add. Okay, so I have selected logo and I have added it. Okay, so in step 1, what we have to do, we have to write the application name. Okay, we have to write description and we have to add the logo. Okay, step 1 completed. Okay, let me open the PPT. What is the step 1? Setup, app manager, new lightning app. After that, what you have to do, you have to write application name, employee tracker, developer name, auto populate, description, any message you can write in description. Then upload a logo and click on next button. Okay, after that, what you have to do, you have to click on next button. Okay, okay, step 1 completed. Now what I'm doing, I am on step 2. Okay, on click of next button, what will I get? I'll get the step 2. Okay, what we have to do in step 2? Okay, step 2 we have to skip. Okay, okay, in step 2 you have not to do any changes, you have to skip it. Okay, okay, so basically what we are getting, which type of application you want to create, standard or console type of application. Okay, this application should be supported in desktop and phone, desktop phone. Okay, when you will click on the setup gear icon, you will get setup and service setup. Okay, so if you want to add it on service setup also, you can select. Okay, so these are the optional feature which you can skip. Okay, so I'm not doing any changes, I'm clicking on next button. Okay, now I am getting step 3, that is utility items. Okay, utility items are available on desktop only. Okay, step 3, add utility items. What we have to do, we have to skip this part also. Okay, don't do any changes, simple click on the next button. Okay, you have to click on the next button. Okay, what is utility? Basically, when you will create the application, at below you will get some features like phone log, okay, component, okay, help, you can add it. At below you can add some component. Okay, so I'll teach you later how can we add the utility items. Okay, till now you have to skip this part. Okay, step 3 is, okay, skip it, simple click on next button. Okay, now I'm getting 4th step, that is navigation items. Navigation items means you have to add the tabs. Okay, navigation items means you have to add the tabs in a application. Okay, so basically I want to add company, employee, salary, project tab. Okay, these objects I want to add it, but still, okay, till now I have not created these object, these tab I have not created. So what I am doing, I am going to add some standard tab. Okay, home and account, I am going to add a standard tab, home and account. Okay, when I'll create the custom tab, company, employee, that time I'll add these tab in employee tracker application. Okay, till now what I'm doing, I'm going to add only 2 tab, standard tab. Okay, later you can remove it and you can add the custom tab. Okay, so in navigation items, here we have search, from here you can search. Okay, so I'm going to add home, select it, here you will get one button add, Okay, from this button you can add the tab. Okay, second I want to add accounts tab. Add the account tabs. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to click on next button. Okay, after clicking on next button, okay, will come on final page. Okay, what is the final page? User profile. Okay, select the user profile that can access this application. Okay, so okay, who is the user? Himanshu Sani is the user. Okay, at the time of creating the Salesforce account, whatever name you have entered, that is the user, Himanshu Sani. Okay, Himanshu Sani is the user. Okay, what is the profile of Himanshu Sani? Okay, what is my profile? By default, my profile is system admin. Okay, my profile is system admin. Okay, so whenever you will create the application, it is mandatory to give the access for system admin profile. Okay, if you want to view the application, it's mandatory to add the system admin profile. Okay, if you will not add the system admin profile, this application will not visible to you. Okay, when it will visible, when you will add the system admin profile. Okay, add system admin profile, then click on save and finish button. Okay, it is the final step. So I am clicking on save and finish button. Okay, so successfully I have created the application. Okay, so here you can see app name, employee tracker. Okay, timing you can see here, date and timing I'm also getting. Okay, which type of application is it? It's a lightning application. Okay, okay, so what navigation I followed? These navigation. Okay, setup app manager, clicked on new lightning app, then I have entered these details. Okay, app name, description, logo, and in step 4 I have added the tabs. Okay, in step 5 I have added system admin profile. After that I have clicked on save and finish button. Okay, so application has been created. Okay, you can see in app manager application has been created. Now what I want to preview this application. Okay, I want to preview employee tracker application. So guys, can you tell me how can I preview this employee tracker application? Yeah, app launcher or 9 dot. Perfect. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to click on app launcher, means this 9 dot. Okay, clicking on view all. And when I'll do the scroll down, what will I get? I'll get the application. Okay, employee tracker application. I am clicking on employee tracker application. Okay, so after clicking on employee tracker application, what I am getting? I am getting app logo. Okay, first I am getting app logo, then application name. Okay, app name, app logo, and two tabs I have added. Okay, two tabs I have added, home and accounts. So these tabs I'm getting here. Okay, home and account tabs I'm getting here. Okay, so these are the steps, okay, which you need to follow to create the application. Okay, so guys, do you have any doubt what is application in Salesforce? and how can we create the application. Yeah, all clear? Perfect. Okay, some student is saying, can you explain it again? Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, what I'm doing, okay, I'm going to create one application, that is library. Okay, library management app. Okay, I'm going to create one application, library management app. Okay, so what we have to do first, we have to click on setup, then app manager. Okay, so if you want to create any application, you have to open the app manager. Okay, if you want to modify the application, even then you will open the app manager. Okay, guys, if you want to modify the application, go to the app manager. Okay, let's suppose you want to add the logo, you can add the logo. If you want to add the tabs, okay, you can add the tabs. If you want to remove the tabs from application, you can remove it. How? Go to the app manager. Okay, from here you can create the new application, also new lightning application, and you can customize your existing application also. Okay, so simple. Here you will get one drop down, employee. Okay, click on the drop down. If you want to modify the application, click on drop down, you will get the edit button. Okay, now you can change the logo. Okay, one student was asking how can we change the logo. From here you can change the logo. Okay, and if you have forgotten to add the home tab, account tab, go to the navigation items and add the tabs. Okay, after that click on the save button. Okay, so if you want to modify the application, go to the app manager. Okay, so now what I'm doing, okay, I'm going to create new application. So simple, click on new lightning app. Okay, setup, app manager, new lightning app. Write the app name, library management. Okay, okay. Write the application name, developer name. Okay, if you want to add the logo, you can add the logo. Okay, this time I'm not going to add the logo. Done. Okay, click on next button. What will I get? I'll get the step 2. We have not to do any changes in step 2. Okay, skip it and go to the step 3. Step 3 is utility item. We have not to add any utility item here. Okay, clicking on next button. Okay, step 4 means final step. Sorry, step 4 means add tabs. Okay, so here I'm adding accounts. Okay, contacts, opportunity. Okay, these tab I am adding. Okay, so till now we have not created custom tab. That's why I'm not adding the custom tab. I am adding standard tab. Okay, existing tab I am adding. On the base of requirement, you can add the tabs. Okay, click on the next button, then step final, step fifth. Okay, for which profile users this application should be visible. Okay, so it's mandatory to add the system admin profile. Okay, add the system admin profile and click on save and finish button. Okay, so now you can check the application. Okay, on 11th number, I am getting library management app. Okay, after creating the application, if you want to preview it, how can you preview it? With the help of app launcher. Okay, with the help of app launcher, you can preview the library management application. You can see library management. Okay, so successfully I am able to create the application. Okay, I hope it makes sense to you. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to create one object. Okay, that is company object. And after that, we have to create one tab, company tab. Okay, after creating the company tab, we have to add tab in employee tracker application. Okay, we have to add tab in employee tracker application. Okay, so guys, till now we have created employee tracker application. Okay, in this application, what I want to add, I want to add company object. Okay, there is department. Okay, sales department, service department. Okay, employee object, salary, project. Okay, so there will be certain fields inside the company object. Okay, like company name. In company object, what we will store? We will store the company name. Okay, company phone, company email, GST number. Okay, these information we will store. Okay, in department, department name. Okay, who is the manager of the department? Okay, total employee in one department. Okay, we will have employee object. In employee object, I want to store the employee information. Okay, in salary, I want to store salary information. Okay, in project, I want to store the project information. Project name. Okay, manager name. Okay, start date of the project, end date of the project. These detail I want to store. Okay, so guys, how many objects we have to add in employee tracker application? Yeah, in company we can store company address also. Okay, so how many object we have to add in employee tracker application? 5. Okay, company, department, employee, salary, project. Okay, so guys, how can we add object in application or not? Directly can we add object in a application or not? Yeah, so answer is no. So guys, can you tell me how can we add object in a application? Yeah, we need to create the tabs. Perfect. Okay, so if we have to add 5 objects, so what we will do, we will create 5 tab also. Okay, what will be the tab name? Okay, what will be the tab name? For company, what will be the tab name? Tab name will be the plural name. Okay, when we create object, that time we write plural name also. Okay, yesterday I told you we write plural name also at the time of creating the object. So whatever plural name you will enter, that will be the tab name. Okay, so what we are doing, okay, we are adding the in application, we are adding the tabs. Okay, in application, we will add the tabs. Okay, it's the app. Okay, companies, these are the tabs. Okay, and these are the object. Okay, you can say representation of object is known as tab. Okay, okay. What is object? Why we create object? To store the data. Okay, in object, what we will have? Company name, phone, email, GST number. What is it? Okay, so these are the fields. So when you will create the object, okay, whenever you will create the object, in a object you will add the fields. Okay, what will you do? You will add the fields. So yesterday I told you, okay, in table is object. Inside the table, what we will have? We will have column. Okay, so in Salesforce we have fields. Fields are similar to the column. Like column name is company name. Second column name is phone, email, GST number. Okay, so in Salesforce we have fields. Okay, so whenever you will create the application, inside the application you will add the tab. Okay, and for creating the tab, you have to create the object first. And inside the object, what will you do? You will add the fields. Okay, as much you want, you can add it. So it is the, you can say, block diagram of application. Okay, so guys, still here any doubt? No doubt. Perfect. Okay, so today what we are going to do, we are going to create these tabs, these object and fields. Okay, Okay, first question, we need to create object or tabs. Okay, first we need to create object. Without object, we cannot create the tab. Okay, first we have to create the object, then we will create the tab. Okay, so let me open my PPT. Now, what is the requirement? Okay, we have to create a company object. Okay, and we have to create a company tab also. Okay, and we have to add tab in employee tracker application. Okay, we have to create company object and we have to add it in employee tracker application. Okay, so simple question which I'm going to ask to you. Okay, guys, can you tell me how can we create company object? From where we can create company object? Yeah, object manager. Guys, you are intelligent. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to open the Salesforce org and we have to open the object manager. Okay, setup object manager. Okay, so you can click on this button, create and custom object. Okay, setup object manager, create custom object. Else, setup object manager drop down. Okay, here we have drop down. Click on this drop down and you will get new object option. Okay, setup object manager and new object. Okay, same page we will get. Now we have to enter the object information. Okay, so I'm going to write the object name. What should be the label name? Company. Okay, object name should be company name. Then plural, companies. Okay, object name will automatically populate. Okay, this object name, object API name. Okay, it is the API name which we will use in coding part. Okay, in development, we will use object name. We will not use the label name. Okay, here I am getting description. Description means why are you creating this object? Okay, you can write it and it is optional. Okay, so if you want to skip it, you can skip it. So I'm not going to write it. Okay, I'm going to skip it. Do scroll down, record name. Okay, first field I'm getting here company name with text data type. Okay, then I'm getting some features. Okay, these are the optional features. Okay, allow reports means we are giving permission on this object we can create the reports. Okay, allow activities, there is one component, activities component. Okay, when we will click on this checkbox, that component will be added. Okay, track field history. If you want to track the field of this object, that time you can click on this checkbox. Fourth one is chatter. Okay, so allow in chatter group. Basically in Salesforce, we have one application that is chatter. Okay, we have chatter application in which application we can post. Okay, we can post the story, we can post the mess. Okay, you can post any message, any story, anything you can post it. Okay, and you can also communicate to internal user. Okay, to internal Salesforce user. So if you want to use this object in chatter, that time you can click on this checkbox. Okay, so these are the optional feature. If you want to click, you can click it, else skip it. Okay, doing a scroll down, allow search. Okay, globally I want to search this object information. Okay, after that what I'm doing, I'm clicking on save button. Okay. So successfully, I have created company object. Okay. Successfully, I have created company object. Now, what we have to do? I want to add this object in application. Okay. Now I want to add company object in employee tracker application. So guys, can you tell me how can I add this company object in a application? Okay, by using tabs. Okay, by making it tab. So what I'm doing, I'm going to create one tab. Okay, so how can we create the tab? Click on the setup. Okay, click on the setup, and here we have to write tabs. Okay, setup tabs. Then there, okay, here, then you will get one button that is new. Click on new button. Okay, so when you will click on the new button, you will get 3 steps. Okay, in 3 steps, we will create the tab. Okay, in first step, what we do, we select the object. Okay, for which object you want to create the tab. Okay, so here I am getting company object. There is only one object, company. For that, you have not created any tab. So I'm going to select it. Okay, select any tab style. Okay, select any tab style. Then click on the next button. Okay, then I'll get the step 2, add to profile. Okay, so this tab should be visible for every profile. Okay, so by default, it is default on. Okay, by default, this tab will be visible for all profile. Okay, so in step 2, we have not to do any changes. We have to skip it. Okay, so simple clicking on next button. Okay, in final step, in step number 3, what I'm getting a option. I'm getting one option. Okay, add tab to application. Okay, you can add the tabs in a application from step 3. Okay, so by default, all application are selected. By default, all application are selected. Okay, what we have to do, we have not to add this tab in all application. Okay, in every application we have not to add it. Okay, in which application we have to add? We have to add only in employee tracker application. Okay, so guys, you can see here, I am also getting library management application. Okay, so all application you will get here. Okay, select the application in which you want to add the tab. Okay, so I have selected employee tracker application. Okay, then clicking on save button. It is the final step, step number 3. I am clicking on save button. Okay, so tab has been created, companies. Okay, now we can check. Okay, now we can check the company tab. Okay, it has been added in employee tracker application or not. Okay, so guys, now I want to know how can we check company tab has been added in employee tracker application or not. By app launcher. Perfect. Okay, so we have to open the employee tracker application. How can we open the employee tracker application? With the help of app launcher. Okay, click on the 9 dot and open the employee tracker application. Okay, so you can see next to accounts, what I'm getting companies. Okay, so companies tab has been created. Okay, I am clicking on new button. So what I'm getting one field, company name. Enter the company name. Okay, so I have entered company name. So in company object, we can store the company information. Okay, so guys, do you have any doubt till here? Okay, so now I'll teach you how can we add other fields also. Okay, so Akshay is asking application app launcher is global search facility. Okay, global search for application and tabs. Okay, here if you will write companies, you will get the companies tab. Okay, you will get only tab and app name. Okay, other things you will not get here. Okay, so companies tab I have created. Okay, first I have created company object, and after that I have created the tab. Okay, so what I'm doing, I have created library management application also. Okay, guys, if you want to take the screenshot, you can take it. Okay, if you want to know how can we create the you can say how can we create the object. Okay, these are the navigation. Okay, to create if you want to create object, these steps you can follow, and to create the tab, okay, below steps you can follow. Okay, so you can take the screenshot. Yeah, I'll provide the notes also. Okay, now what is my requirement? Okay, if you are unable to understand how can we create object and tabs, okay, again I'm going to teach you. Okay, so I have created one application, that is library management. Okay, I have created one object, library management. Inside this, sorry, I have created one application, library management. Inside this application, I want to add one object, that is book. Okay, I want to add one object, that is book. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to create the object first, then we will create the tab. Okay, after creating the tab, we will add the tab in library management. Okay, so first what we have to do, we have to create the object. Okay, so if you don't know how to create object, okay guys, we have to see here. If you don't know how can we create the object, okay, so simple click on this gear icon. Okay, when you will log in the Salesforce, on every page you will get this gear icon. Okay, click on this gear icon, then setup. Okay, here you will get quick find. Okay, here you can write object manager, else, Okay, setup object manager. Here you can write object manager, else you can click here also. Okay, next to home, you will get the object manager also. Okay, so gear icon, setup object manager. Okay, then click on create button and custom object. Okay, now enter the label name. So this time label name is book. We have to enter the plural name, books. Okay, description you can write why are you creating this object. Okay, by default first field name is book name. These are the optional feature. You can skip it. Okay, enter only label name, plural name. Do scroll down, click on this checkbox, allow search, and click on save button. Okay, setup object manager, create, enter label name. Okay, plural name. Click on allow search and save it. Okay, you so you can see here successfully book object has been created. Okay, now we have to create the tab. Okay, object we have created, we have to create the tab. Okay, how can we create the tab? We have to open the setup home page. Okay, setup, we have to open the setup home page. Okay, and on setup home page we have to write the tabs. Okay, setup tabs. Okay, setup tabs. How can we create the tabs? Click on the setup, then go to the quick find, and here you have to write tabs. Okay, guys, you can create object from anywhere. If you want to create it from search, you can create from search, from object manager also you can create. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm creating the tab, setup tabs. Okay, I want to create the tabs for custom object, so I am clicking on new button. Okay, going to select the object is book. Okay, going to add the tab style. Okay, so we have books tab style. I'm going to select it. Okay, clicking on next button. Okay, if you have forgotten allow search option, you can skip it. Okay, you don't need to change it. Okay, step 2, add to profile. Step 2 we have to skip. Okay, I am clicking on next button. Okay, so when you will create the tab at final steps, okay, at step number 3, which feature you will get? Okay, so what functionality we will get in step 3? In which application you want to add this tab? Okay, step 3 means in which application you want to add this tab. So by default all application is selected. Okay, by default all application are selected. So what we have to do, we have to select only one application. Okay, so guys, can you tell me in which application we have to add this tab? Okay, in library. So going to select the library application. Okay, now clicking on save button. Okay, so you can see book tab has been created. Okay, now I want to preview. Okay, book tab has been created or not. So how can we preview it? Simple. Okay, we have to click on app launcher and we have to open the library management application. Okay, in library management application, what we will get? We'll get the book tab. Okay, click on the new button and you can create the book. notebook. Okay, so it's a way to create the object and tabs. Okay, so guys, do you have any doubt till here? How can we create object, tab, and application? Yeah, no doubt. Perfect. Okay, so we have created company object and company tab. Let me open. Let me create some fields. Okay, in company object, I want to store company name, company email, company phone number, GST number, website, billing address, and shipping address data. Okay, so guys, what's the client requirement, or you can say what is my requirement? Okay, we have to store company information, and in company, okay, what we have to store in company? Company name, email, phone number of the company. Okay, what is the GST number of the company? If there is any website of the company, website information. Okay, billing address of the company, shipping address. Okay, these information we have to store. Okay, whenever we will connect to any company, these information we have to store. Okay, so till now I am able to store only one information, that is company name. Okay, when I'll open the employee tracker application, what will I get? I'll get the company. Okay, so till now I can store only company name. Okay, till now I can store only company name. Along with the company name, I want to store the other details also. Okay, along with company name, I want to store email, phone number, GST, website information also. Okay, so how can we store it? For that, we have to create the fields. Okay, company email, phone number, GST number, what is it? These are the fields. Okay, these are the fields. So now I'm going to teach you how can we create field. Okay, and it's very important. Okay, it's very important. How can we create a fields in a object? Okay, so I'm going to teach you how can we create a field in a object. Okay, so steps you can see here. First, what we have to do, we have to click on the setup. Then, okay, where we will get all object. Okay, I want to create the field inside the company object. So guys, can you tell me where will I get company object? Inside the object manager. Perfect. Okay, setup object manager. Okay, let me click on, okay, let me click on setup. Okay, object manager. Okay, next goes after opening the object manager. Okay, okay guys, you won't break for sometimes. Okay, so guys, you can take 5 minutes of break. Okay, after that I'll teach you how can we create the fields. Okay, so come back at 8:15. Okay, from 8:15 I'll start. How can we create the fields? And it is very important in Salesforce. Okay, so guys, takes 5 minutes of break. So guys, are you back? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm going to teach you how can we create fields in a object. Okay. So simple, you have to open the org. Okay. You have to open the org and you have to click on setup, then object manager. Okay. Setup, object manager. Okay. Now question is, in which object you want to create the field? Okay. In which object you want to create the field? Search that object. Okay. Go to the search and search the object. So in company object, I want to create the field. Okay. Open the company object. Okay. Setup, object manager, company object. Okay. Now, first you will get the details. Okay. Object API name company underscore underscore C. It is the custom object. Okay. What we have to do? We have to create the fields. Okay. So below details, what will you get? You will get the fields. Okay. So click on fields. Setup, object manager, open company object, then click on fields and relationship. Okay. After clicking on fields and relationship, what will you get? You will get all the fields which are available in company object. Okay. So by default, I'm getting 4 field. Okay. Company name created by, last modified by owner. Okay. So there are 4 field in company object. Okay. Then you will get some button, new and delete field. Okay. If you want to create new field, you can click on new button. Okay. Setup, object manager, open company object, go to fields and relationship, then click on new button. Okay. After clicking on new button, you will get step 4, step 1. Okay. You will get step 1. What is the step 1? Select data type. Okay. Select data type. What is data type here? Okay. So when we create the field, that time we will get one option, select data type. Okay. Fields means column. Name, phone, email. Okay. So select data type means if you are entering the phone, you have to enter the number only. Okay. You cannot use text here. Okay. If you are entering salary, you have to enter the number. You can't enter text. Okay. So data type specify which type of data you want to enter. Okay. Do you want to enter text type of data, number type of data, currency type of data, or boolean type of data? Okay. Data type specify which type of data you want to store in a field. Okay. So what I want to store email type of data. Okay. I want to store company email. Okay. Open the org. Here you will get some data type. Okay. Data type means which type of data you want to store in this field. Okay. So here you will get email data type also. Select the email data type. Okay. I want to store email type of data. Okay. Here enter the label name, field label name. Okay. Company email. Okay. Step 1, select data type. Step 2, enter the field name. Okay. Label name is the company email. Field name will automatically created. And this field name we will use in coding. Okay. Here I'm getting description. Description means why are you creating this field? Okay. You can write it. Next is help text. Help text means please enter company mail ID. Okay. So if you want to display help message, so you can write help text. Okay, please enter company mail or company mail ID. Whatever message you want to display, you can display it. Okay. Then I'm getting some checkbox. Okay, first one is required. Okay, if you want to make this field as a required, so you can click on this checkbox. Okay, required means it's mandatory to enter the data in this field. If you will not enter the data in this fields, so record data will not be created. Okay, unique. Okay, if you want, it should be unique. Okay, if you want, it should be unique. Company mail ID should be unique. That time you can click on this checkbox. Okay, it will not allow duplicate mail ID. Okay, so it's up to you. If you want to click on this checkbox, you can click. Okay, so first time I'm going to make it required. Then clicking on next button. Okay, step 2, enter the field name. Then click on next button. Okay, now what will you get? You will get the step 3. Step 3 means FLS, field level security. Okay, field level security means if you want to give the security to this field, you can give it. Okay, this type of security means this field should be visible for user or not. Okay, so step 3 you have to skip it. When I'll teach you data security chapter, that time I'll explain what is field level security and how can we give it. Okay, so step 3, skip it. Don't do any changes. Click on the next button. Okay, step 4, add to page layout. Okay, so by default this field will be added on page layout. Okay, so you have not to do any changes here. Simple, click on the save button. Okay, simple, you have to click on save button. Don't do any changes in step 3 and 4. Okay, click on the next save. Okay, you can see here field has been created. Company email field has been created. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going to check it. Okay, this field has been created or not. So let me refresh the page. Okay, so you can refresh the page. Okay, so when you will create new record, new company record, okay, what will you get? You will get the company name and company email. Okay, company name you can write it. Curve Tech. Okay, what is the mail ID? curvetech@gmail.com. Okay, so you can see I have clicked on required button. So here I'm getting it's a required to enter the data. Okay, I have written help text. Okay, what message I have written in help text? Please enter company mail ID. That message I am getting here. Okay, clicking on save, and successfully I am able to save this record. Okay, so in existing record you can also modify the data. Okay. So guys, do you have any doubt till here? Okay, sir, how to select the data type? Yeah, guys, you can modify the record. Okay, if you if you want to modify these information, you can modify it. Okay, you can update it. Okay, you want navigation. So guys, what I'm doing, I'm going to open the PPT. From here, you can get the navigation. Okay, how can we create a field? Click on setup, object manager, open the object, company object. Then click on fields and relationship, new button. Okay, step one, select data type. What data type you have to select? Email. Then after selecting the data type, click on next button. Okay, step two, enter the label name, field label name, company email. Okay, field name will automatically populate. Okay, description, why are you creating this field? Help message you can write. Then click on next button. You will get the step three. Step three you have to skip. Okay, click on next. Step four you have to skip it. Simple click on save button. Yeah, it's applicable for all records in that object. Can we add multiple fields at one time in a object? Okay, we can add it. If you have field name in Excel sheet, okay, you can import it. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going to create other fields. Okay, I'm going to create phone number field, GST number field, website. Okay, so how can we create the field? Guys, you have to refresh the page. Okay, guys, if you are not getting email field, so you have to refresh the page. Okay, and wait for some minutes. Definitely you will get the field. Okay, again, I'm going to teach you how can we create the fields. Okay, so simple, click on the setup. Okay, click on setup and then open the object manager. Okay, setup object manager. Search the object in which object you want to create the field. Okay, so I am searching company object. In company object, I want to create the field. Okay, so I have opened the company object. Here you will get one option, fields and relationship. Okay, click on fields and relationship. Okay, so after clicking on fields and relationship, you will get one button that is new. Okay, so from here you can create new field. So click on new button. Okay, setup object manager, open company object, then click on fields and relationship, then new button. Okay, after clicking on new button, you will get 4 steps. How many steps we will get at the time of creating the field? 4 steps. Okay, in step 1, what we do? We select the data type. Okay, whenever you will create the field, there will be 4 steps. Step 1, select data type. Okay, so guys, now what I want to store phone information. I want to store phone. So which data type I'll use here to store the phone? Which data type we will use? Okay, so we have phone type of data type. Okay, so Salesforce is giving phone type of data type also to store the phone information. Okay, so I'm going to select phone as a data type. Clicking on next button. Okay, and going to enter the label name. Okay, in step 2, I am entering the field label name. Okay, please enter phone number. If you want to write help text, you can write the help text. Okay, I'm not going to make this field as a required. Okay, I don't want to make it required. So I'm not clicking on this checkbox. Okay, simple enter the label name and click on the next button. Okay, step 3, we have to skip. We have not to do any changes in step 3. We have to skip it. So I am clicking on next button. Okay, now if you want to save this field, you can save. If you want to create new field, so you can click on save and new button. Okay, so I'm going to save this field and going to create new field. Okay, so this time what I want to store GST number. Okay, I want to store GST number. Okay, so if you want to store the GST number, which type of data we will enter in GST number? Alphanumeric. Okay, so in GST number we can enter alphanumeric type of data. So I'm going to select text as a data type. Okay, text as a data type. Doing scroll down, clicking on next button, and here I'm going to enter the field name, company GST number. Length, what should be the length of GST number? Here you can enter it. Okay, clicking on next button, next, then save and new. Okay, if you want to create new field also, you can click on save and new. Okay, now I want to store website information. Okay, so for that we have URL data type also. Okay, for website we have URL data type. So I am selecting URL as a data type and clicking on next button. Okay, going to enter the label name. Okay, clicking on next button, next button, save. Okay, so this time how many fields I have created? I have created 3 fields. Okay, company, GST number, phone number, and website. 3 fields I have created. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going to test the functionality. Okay, I'm going to check the functionality. Okay, so refresh the page 2-3 times. After that, try to create new record. Okay, and what will you get? You will get the fields. Okay, so till here I'm not getting the fields. Okay, fields will be reflected in sometimes. It will take 2 to 3 minutes, but definitely I'll get the fields. Okay, let's refresh the page. Okay, guys, let's wait for 2-3 minutes. Okay, guys, so what I'm doing, I'm going to refresh this page. Let me refresh this page. Empty cache and hard reload. Okay, still not getting the fields. Okay, let's wait 2 minutes. Okay, you can tell me if you have any doubt till here. Okay, after refreshing the page, we'll get the fields. Else we have to wait for 2-3 minutes. Okay, it will take some times. Guys, do you have any doubt till here? So at the time of creation of object, can't we add fields at a time there itself? Okay, so at the time of creation, the after creating the object, okay, you can add the fields. Okay, and if you want, there is one functionality here. If you have object name and fields name in Excel sheet, okay, so at a time you can add it. We have one feature. Okay, setup object manager, create, then custom object from spreadsheet. Okay, in spreadsheet, if you have fields name, okay, name, phone, email, that time you can create. Okay, so if you will not get the fields in lightning, okay, in company object, I'm not getting the fields still. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to check it in classic. Okay, I know in lightning it will reflect in same sometimes. What I'm doing, I'm going to check this functionality in classic also. Okay, so how can we switch from lightning to classic? Yesterday I told you, click on the view profile, and okay, after clicking on view profile, you will get switch to Salesforce classic option. Okay, switch in classic. After switching in classic, there is one button, add tabs. Okay, all tabs. Click on this button. Okay, all tabs. Now you have to search the company object. Okay, control F, company object. Open the company. Okay, click on new button, and here you can see what I'm getting. I'm getting all the fields. Okay, in lightning it will reflect in sometimes. Okay, clicking on save button. So details I'm getting here. Okay, in lightning same details you will also get. Okay, Bajaj detail. Yeah, guys, if we have fields mentioned in a spreadsheet, so we can add the fields at a time. Yes, we can add. Okay, if you have one spreadsheet and in a spreadsheet you have 20 fields, so at a times you can add all the fields. Okay, sir, what to do if data type is not available? That time you have to use text type of data type. Okay, so Drasya, which type of data type you want to use? Which type of data you want to use? Which data type is not available here? Boolean. Yeah, Boolean data type is here. Go to the checkbox. Checkbox, what is checkbox? Boolean type of data type. Sir, why fields are not visible in lightning mode? It will be visible in sometimes. The number of live user are more in lightning. That's why it will take sometimes. And it is the free org. Okay. Yeah, now you can see XLR, company phone number, company GST number, website. I'm getting. I'm going to open the curve tab. Okay, I'm getting all the fields. Okay, it was the refresh problem only. When you will create the new record. Okay. Okay, when you will create the new record, you will get all the fields. So let me enter the company name. Okay, clicking on save button. Okay, so successfully I am able to store the data. Okay, company name, email, phone number, GST number, website. Okay, getting the fields in Lightning. Okay. So till now, okay, we studied how can we create the application, how can we create object, how can we create the tabs, and how can we create fields. Okay. Okay, how can we create the fields? Now what I'm doing, I'm going to create another object. Okay, this time I'm going to create another object, that is employee. Okay, what is my requirement? I have to create one object, employee object, and I have to add this object in employee tracker application. Okay, so when I'll create this employee tracker application, okay, we will learn new things. Okay, we will learn new thing in this object. Okay, at the time of creating this object, we will learn new things. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to create the object. So clicking on setup. Okay, and going to open the object manager. And what I'm doing, I'm creating object. Setup object manager, new object. Okay, what is the object manager? Sorry, object name, employee. What is the plural name? Employees. Okay, so whenever we will create the object, okay, one field will automatically created. What will be the field name? Object name, then name. Okay, so at the time of creation the object, one field will automatically created. Okay, so guys, can you tell me the reason why Salesforce is giving this option? At the time of creating the object, you can create the field. Okay, employee name field. Company name. Okay, company name, I have not created this field, by default created. Okay, so whenever you will create the object, one field will automatically created. Okay, so why Salesforce is giving this option? Okay, so let me open paint. Okay, so object is equal to table. Okay, so I have one question. can we create table without column or not? Guys, can you create table without column or not? Okay, so answer is no, not possible. Okay, so column means field. In Salesforce, what we say to column fields. So can we create object without field? Okay, so answer is no. Okay, so it's mandatory to add one column if you want to make a table. Same here. If you want to create the object, it's mandatory to add one field. Okay, so whenever you will create the object, that time one field will automatically added, or you can say one field will automatically created. Okay, by default, what will be the field name? Object name. Okay, so if you want to change it, you can change. Okay, so we can create field at the time of creation the object. We can create two types of field. Okay, how many types of fields we can create? Two types of field. First is text type of field. Second is auto number type of field. Okay, so I'm going to select auto number. Okay, what is auto number? Okay, auto number means, let's suppose if you want to give unique ID. Okay, you want to give unique ID to every employee. That time you can use auto number. Okay, so it's a system generated value. It's a system generated value. Okay, system will automatically generate this value. Okay, it will be always, it will be unique. Okay, it's a system generated value. Always it will be unique. Okay, can we modify this value? No. Okay, so it's a read only field. Read only field means we cannot modify it. Okay, we can't change it. Okay, it's a system generated value and always it will be unique and it's a read only field. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to create it. Okay, so whenever I'll create first record, what I want, there should be one unique ID. Okay, and what should be the format? Format should be EMP 00. Okay, and number should be started with 1. Okay, EMP 01 for Ram record, Ram employee. EMP 02 for Syam employee. EMP 03 for Kavya. EMP 04 for Manya. Okay, what should be the format? EMP 00. Number from where number should be started? From 01. Okay, so this time what data type I have selected? Auto number. Okay, doing a scroll down. Optional feature you can select. Okay, and you can do scroll down. Okay, so now what option will you get? You will get one checkbox. Launch new custom tab wizard. Okay, what is the meaning of this checkbox? If you want to create tab for employee object. Okay, if you want to create tab for employee object, so you can click on this checkbox. Okay, when you will click on this checkbox, you will redirect on employee tab page. Okay, directly you can redirect. Okay, from this checkbox. Okay, so if you will click on this checkbox, you will redirect on tab page. So I have clicked this time. Okay, so you can see I'm getting tab page. Okay, object selected automatically. Going to select the tab style. Okay, employee, next, next. Okay, in which application we have to add the employee object? We have to add it in employee tracker application. Okay, so going to select the employee tracker application. Now clicking on save button. Okay, so object has been created. Okay, object has been created. Tab has been created. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to open the employee tracker application and going to refresh the page. Okay, so after refreshing the page, what will I get? I'll get the employee tab. Okay, new button. So till now, I have not created any field. First field is employee ID and it is the read-only field. Read-only field means we cannot enter the data. Who will enter the data? System will enter the data. Okay. So what I'm doing in employee object, I'm going to create one field that is employee name. Okay. So how can we create the field? Open the employee object, go to fields and relationship and click on new button. Okay. And you have to select the text as a data type. In name, we will enter text type of data. Okay. Enter the employee name, length 30. Step 2 completed. Click on the next button. Okay, I want to make this field as required. Okay, clicking on next button. Step 3 skip. Step 4 skip. Save it. Okay. So employee name field has been created. Now refresh the page and create one data in employee object. Okay, let me refresh the page again. Okay, so here in lighting, I'm not getting the employee name. So what I'm doing, I'm going to switch in classic. Okay, to check the functionality, I'm going in classic. Switch to Salesforce classic. Okay, after switching in classic, here we have all tabs. Click on all tabs and open the employee. Okay, here we will get all the tabs. You have to open the employee tab. Okay, click on the new button and here you will get the employee name field. Okay, what is the employee name? Ram. Okay, you want to create new record, you can create the new record. Sam. Okay, so when you will create the new record, what you will get? You will get the employee ID. Automatically, I'm getting employee ID. Okay, Syam. Employee name is Syam. What is the employee ID? EMP0. Okay, for Ram, what will be the employee ID? EMP01. Okay, employee 01, it's the first employee, Ram. Okay, Syam is the second employee, employee 02. In Lightning, we'll get the employee name field. Okay, and sometimes we'll get, yeah, Ram. Okay, let's wait for some minutes, we'll get it. Yeah, ID is auto-generated. Okay, ID is auto-generated. System will automatically generate the value in ID if data type is auto number. Okay, if data type is auto number, system will automatically generate the value. Okay, system will automatically populate the value. In auto number type of field, who will populate the value? System. Okay, and value will be unique. Always it will be unique. Okay, and this field will be read only field. You cannot edit the data of this field. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to give you one task which you have to complete in your time. Okay, what you have to do, you have to create one object. University. Sorry, you have to create one application university. Okay, whenever you will get free times, create the university application. Okay, add home tab. Okay, accounts tab, and you have to add the student tabs. Okay, and you have to create faculty tab also. Okay, now in student object, what you have to do, you have to create student ID. Okay, first field which you have to create is student ID. Both data type you will set, you will use auto number. Okay, both data type you will use auto number, like std01. Okay, student 01, student 02, student 03. Okay, then second field student name, which data type you will use? Text. Okay, student email, you can use email type of data type. Okay, student phone, you can use phone type of data type. Okay, student dov, you can use date type of data type. Okay, so you have to create these fields in student object. Okay, then what you have to do, in faculty object you have to create faculty name. Okay, faculty phone, faculty email. Okay, experience, address, experience. Okay, total experience you have to add. Faculty name you can create with text data type, phone, email, address, text area. Okay, experience we will enter in, we will enter number type of value. Okay, 1 year of experience, 2 year of experience. Okay, here you can select number. Okay, so these are the data type for faculty. Okay, so first what you have to do, you have to create the university application. Add these tab. Okay, these are in student, these are in faculty. Okay, so these are the fields. These are the object. Okay, these are the tabs and its app name. Okay, so guys, it's your task which you have to complete. So tomorrow before coming to the session, please complete this task. Okay, you have to create the university application, add these tabs, create the object and create these fields. Okay, so guys, if you have any doubt till here, so you can ask me. Okay, you can write in chat. Okay, so no doubt, sir. Perfect.
Okay. So Himanshu, if you are done means I will take it up. Okay.
Yeah, I have done.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
thank you all.
students, I'm sharing again this attendance link. If you missed out, please mark your attendance. If any more questions for me, you can ask me in the chat box. So somebody is asking recording notes. So recording sessions you will receive in LMS, like you will get in the LMS. Okay. Okay. In YouTube there is no questions. Okay, fine. So regarding LMS, if you have any questions, you can drop an email to edl@xlaw.com. Okay, I'm mentioning that mail ID in the chat box. Okay. Will you receive the certificate and online? Yeah, it is soft copy. Will receive in a mail. Shall we watch anytime in LMS? Yes. Once you got access to this LMS, it will be with you a lifetime. Okay. Yep. Then thank you for joining. We'll meet on tomorrow. Up to then, take care.